So for this what would you do assignment, I chose the food waste prompt, partly because it's definitely more at my alley, like what I'm interested in, those kinds of problems I'd like to solve. Basically, community in Baltimore, a food bank in Baltimore, is looking at getting a grant from the Center for a Livable Future um, to help get affordable, nutritious food to people that need it. So the first decision I made was to fund a distribution system to transport food to the local communities that need it. The other option would have been to build like a medium-sized warehouse, and that would obviously be a good central location to store the food. But I think that focusing on transporting the food and developing good systems and good points of contact in the community and like relationships with people in the community, I think that building those first and getting the food to people should be priority one. And when there is funds and a little bit more time to build a large center that is focused on what the community would need, that can be done. But the pressing need is getting food to people. And also, when the topic is food waste, I think we all know a lot of food goes bad and a lot of people are still hungry. And so that is a problem that can also be solved by just getting this food to people, getting it to where it gets eaten. And then in that way, you also kill two birds with one stone. After I chose to do that, obviously the Center for a Livable Future wanted more information on how we would be distributing that food and what our systems would look like. And that is definitely, like, I agree with that. There needs to be a really well-developed system prior to updating infrastructure. Obviously, that's not true across the board, like for any problem, but for the most part, develop the system, figure out what works, and then invest in what works, if that makes sense. Another thing that I just thought was important, an important line from the assignment, was that safe, nutritious food should be accessible and affordable to all people. And I fully agree with that, especially, like I said, in a world where lots of food goes bad and lots of people are still hungry. And why that happens, there's a lot of reasons, but I think it is a solvable problem, 1000%. So